Dr. Dolor tells the story of how he discovered and signed Teni Entertainer to his record label. Nigerian businessman and record label owner Osadolor Asemota, popularly known as Dr. Dolor, who is the CEO of Dr. Dolor Entertainment (DDE), tells the story behind discovering his raw jewel, Teni Entertainer, who happens to be one of the most bankable artists in Nigeria. Broadway TV presenter caught up with the businessman at the premiere of Dear Afi, the movie, which took place at the IMAX Cinemas Lekki on the 9th of February, and when asked about how he discovered the artist, he said,
"Alright, so tell me, what was it? What did you look for? How did you find Teni? Because it's not only me that wants to know. Everybody wants to know how you found Teni. How exactly did you find Teni?"
The funny thing was that was a friend that told me about Teni, and when a friend hit me up, I was like, dude, I'm not interested in signing anybody. The one I have, I'm not done with the artist yet. I was like, Dolor, can you just take some time and at least just listen? And she called me up that evening without actually even listening to any of her material. I didn't know Teni from Adam before that time. I've not even met her. I didn't know her. I've only seen one of her video online, but I was not even following her. I didn't know her page. And after we spoke on phone, for some reason, I just loved her personality. And I went to check her Instagram, and that's how I told her that, you know what, I'm going to work with you. So that's how our relationship started.
Just like that?
Yeah, and I flew down to Atlanta, got to Atlanta, and we signed the contract, and that was it.
Dr. Dolor also reacted to the reasons why some artists signed killer deals that later put them in jeopardy, claiming some people don't really understand the business part of the music.
So there's an issue of artists signing record deals that later kill them. What can you say about this issue? Tell us, what can you say?
I think the first thing about business is understanding the craft or understanding what you're doing. I come from a very business background. My orientation was from consulting to telecommunications. I did telecommunications for 10 years of my life, so I understand business very well. So I understand that wherever you're going to do business with, you have to be plain and open to the person. The person has to hit. It's win-win situation. You both have to be happy. So for all my artists, all their contract, I think they love it. It's exciting because they are all cashing out, and in as much as the label is doing well, they are all doing well. In fact, they are even doing way better. You understand? Wow. So I think labels need to understand that you have to put the artist's interest first before any other thing. So they need to understand that the artist is actually the star, not them. So when you put that first, and when you have that as a mindset, you treat your artists very right, and you treat them when you give them a fair deal. So that's where I'm coming from.
He finally told people on what project he's working on next alongside his record label signees.
Tell me, what is Dr. Dolor working on? Because I know you have Ryan, I know you have Teni. So what? I know you just got a new boy called Hot Kid. So tell me, what is the next for you? What are you doing now? What's next for Dr. Dolor?
Right now, of course, Teni is the big fish that everybody knows. So we have Hot Kid who just got signed and is doing well. He just dropped a song, Hosanna, and right now he's pushing. Dropped an EP, actually, honorable EP, right now, but we're pushing Nobody, and we have Hosanna out. Then we have Ryan. Ryan is coming up with his project, March. I have another two artists that I just signed. I have Afion Shah, the Abino. Then I have another lady, an American Nigerian. Her name is Nikita. Her project is coming on. This is on the end of February, the 1st of March. So we have a whole lot of artists coming up from Dr. Dolor Entertainment. Then we're also coming up with a label song, the DD All Stars. That will be coming up in April. So we have a whole lot of things coming up. And I also be putting out my EP later in the year.
For more of this juicy entertainment news, please log on to our website at www.broadwaytv.tv and on Instagram at official Broadway TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Broadway Africa.